my amazing friend and co-host of the Alternative Healthcare Careers Show, and I'm talking about all the things that you can do with your degree. I had this lovely comment in our group this week, basically asking for what things that you can do with your therapy degree. And I know we do touch on this, but I thought today maybe I would more concretely dive into a variety of different tasks. And I know this person was specifically saying, Emma, I really don't want to touch up my resume. I want to be wanted. I want to be, asked to do these things. And so we're going to try to come up with some career options where people will actually really want you to be in that position. Now, I am going to warn you, nothing ever comes easy. It really is hard, whatever you do. So the idea of someone just romantically handing you a job is sort of far-fetched, but at least we can try to make things easier for you to get a position. Okay, how does that sound? If everyone is super excited to learn about some new career routes and new ideas, new positions, new maybe entrepreneurship that they could do, put it down below in the comments because one, it would really help me to just know we're on the right track and I am, answering your questions, but it also gives me some feedback as to what to talk about in these videos. And also, how's everyone doing tonight? So just, a couple thumbs up. Let's see. I just want to make sure we are live in the group too and live streaming. So let's see here. And we are. Perfect. Okay. And we got like 15 people watching. Thank you so much, everyone. Okay. So the first things first, I want this video to not just be about therapists, but also assistants. So if you're listening right now and you're going, Emma's probably just going to go on a tangent just about therapy jobs. No, I'm really trying to, whatever I do, I'm really trying to find roles for assistants as well as therapists. And so that's what we're going to do today. Okay. So I think the first couple jobs that I want to talk about is in the sort of area of utilization review and pre-service coordinator. And I know you've seen a lot of them in our group. And I'll tell you that you actually are really well positioned for these jobs. And I know in the group, there's a lot about resume and there's a lot about cover letter, but I don't want you to overthink things. I think a little bit right now, we've got a lot of chatter, and I feel like a lot of people are overthinking things, and I don't want you to. What I want you to try to do, the best advice I can give you, is dig into your jobs and change your thoughts from I treat people, I treat patients, to what are all the other duties you do throughout the day. So you do billing, you do documentation, you talk to insurance companies maybe, you supervise and are a leader, all these other roles. And so these other roles are really going to help you understand what you can do to sort of transition if you do want to transition into a non-clinical position. For example, I had an email and I was asking them, well, what have you done before in your job roles? And that really will help guide you to sort of how I can recommend what you want to do next. So utilization review and pre-service coordinator, you are well versed for. You just have to adjust your resume a little bit. I'm not saying you have to go crazy, but just try to make it so that it is a little bit more translatable. I read a lot of resumes and a lot of them are just what you would hand to say, a Fox rehab. But no, it's got to be something a little bit different. Okay. And it, just think about the other tasks you do throughout the day. I also had some people talk to me about wanting to go into like the tech side and the digital marketing side of things. And although you may not have experience, you do in some ways have sales experience, have marketing experience. So, I mean, who has maybe talked to someone about using a foam roller and then they went on Amazon and they bought a foam roller? I think I've done that about 5 times this week. If I could, I would give them my Amazon affiliate link. But see, we're doing sales without really knowing it. And so these are all the things that I want you to try to think about in your head so that you can go ahead and help understand where to go in your next job route. Okay. Is that sort of making sense as to how to think about you like job searching differently and your resume a little bit differently? So we talked about utilization review and pre-service coordinator. Now, if you want me to try to dive deeply into them, I can in this video, but I thought I would actually just sort of more surfacely go through things. So we have utilization review, pre-service coordinator, patient advocate, all of these roles, these sort of customer service roles within the therapy realm, you all would be perfect for. And you can just talk about the patient care experiences and how you're already advocating for your patients. You're already performing customer service literally on a daily basis. Okay, I think another route that you can go into, which you all know I'm very passionate about, is ergonomics. And I'll actually share an amazing job that I found. Let me go find it here. That's perfect for someone who is looking for a remote career option that is a little bit clinical, but not the regular 9 to 5 dealing with the therapy realm. And that still pays similar to your clinical salary. And yes, assistants can do all of these jobs that I just said. And so I think ergonomics is a great route that people are starting to learn about. And essentially, what that is you're going into different businesses or different companies, different offices, or it even could be provided individually. And you're offering them it's almost like health coaching, but it's called ergonomics. You're offering them a wellness plan and you're assessing their setup and you're assessing, is this setup good or are there going to be some injuries down the line that I need to change the setup for this office? Literally, Intel just posted a job that would be perfect for therapists and assistants. I'm going to post this in 1 second here. I'll find it. And so I really think ergonomics, and once again, you don't have to try that hard in your resume and cover letter. Just talk about the experiences that you've already been doing. You already have been doing ergonomics. I'm pretty sure at some point you've talked about people and maybe their life setup, maybe their office setup, their work setup, why that's contributing to their neck and back pain. So boom, you already have done it. So I think I just want you to simplify and know. I think the biggest thing I want you to take away from this video is to just have confidence and just like run and do it and apply. And you may get turned down. It took me 3 years to get the job I currently have, but you just keep applying and applying. And I know it sucks. It's a lot of time to keep applying, but just keep trying and have the confidence that you can do these different roles. You just have to tweak how you are presenting yourself because you have experience. Like we talked about, you have sales experience. You have ergonomic experience. You have customer service experience. So you are perfectly set for these different roles. So I hope that is helping. Let me see if we have any comments here. Okay, no comments so far. Okay. So we talked about those. Another role that you can really excel at is in the digital marketing sector. I do want to talk about that a little bit today because that's actually what I've been doing. So I am just a regular physical therapist, nothing special about me. I don't have a background in design. I don't have a background in web development, but here I am. I actually make websites for people. I actually help like lead the social media of several big websites and several big like health companies. And I'm just a regular person. I even have a 9 to 5. And so I want to, illustrate to you that you can do these things too. You can do digital marketing. In fact, I think that we are excellently positioned for jobs in, say, digital marketing because of the fact that we know the language of therapists, we know the language of different individuals like stroke survivors, cancer survivors, back pain. So we know these pain points, we know the language. We know how to talk to those people. And so we're perfect for writing health articles. We're perfect for blog posting. We're perfect for helping with the email campaigns or looking at a website and seeing what um, how it should be changed, user experience, user interface, all of these things, because we know what those people are trying to market for. I think I've talked about this in a video before, but affiliate marketing. So I know companies like MedBridge and Summit, they don't always hire therapists for their affiliate marketing positions, but they really should, because I'm much more apt to talk to a therapist and someone who is actually using MedBridge than someone who doesn't use MedBridge. Like, why would you hire someone to like promote MedBridge if they aren't a therapist and don't use it? It doesn't make sense. And so that's just one example. So like when you go into these roles, you already have a leg up because you know that language. But the thing is that you still have to describe and translate how you could be of service. So I hope I'm going to share an example for you of a company that I was working with. And I actually had to sort of court them in order to work with them. So I found this company online, and I won't say their name here, but I found this company and I liked what they were doing, but I thought they actually could really improve a lot of things. And so I spent several hours of free phone calls with them, talking to them about, oh, this idea and this idea and this idea. And how, I've seen companies do this. I think you should do this. And they took and they did all of my ideas. And they actually went on to hire me and hire us and pay us $1,000 a month to help them grow their social media. And here I am. I'm a PT. I work 9 to 5. I have no prior social media experience. I get nervous on camera. I'm sweaty. I get nervous. And so, but here I am. And what I did, which I hope you can take away from this, is that I understood that I needed to prove my worth. In anything in life, unfortunately, we have to prove our worth, whether that be in a cover letter, whether that be in a resume, or whether that be through phone calls. But I'm going to tell you that after a while, those phone calls will finally lead to something. And so, all my hard work, all my giving them some free advice, it illustrated to them that I do know what I'm doing. I have creative ideas and I can help grow their company. And that's how I got that opportunity. And so, I think if you see something like that, like say you want to go into some sort of digital marketing arena, and you see that, then contact that company. It could be just a message on Facebook like, hey, have you thought about doing this? Or a private message or an email, and just start that conversation. We have had some amazing speakers come on here, and it was all because I emailed them. Vina from NeuroVR, she has this incredible virtual reality company. And literally, she's so down to earth and amazing. And all I did was email her and say, hey, like, I'd love for you to chat with us and start working with us. And boom. And so sometimes you just need to reach out to people and offer some help and then start the dialogue. So let me see if we have any questions so far. Hey, Stephen Dunn. How you doing? How you doing? Awesome. Okay, well, what I thought I would maybe do next, since we have some extra time here, is I could go through some jobs. So I'm going to pull up Indeed here. Give me a quick second. Do, 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 do. Okay. Okay, so this is going to be a bit trippy because you're sort of seeing the application window here, but you should be seeing Indeed now. So this is the first job opportunity I wanted to show you. And so we can walk through this. So this job I found on simplyhire.com, and it is for a physical therapist for virtual ergonomic assessments. Now, here's the first thing I want you to do is if you are a PTA, you are positioned to do ergonomics as well. So I would still apply for this, especially if you have some sort of ergonomic background. It's perfect. So you can see here that this is an ergonomic position that pays pretty similar to a clinician's salary, if not maybe a little bit more. I don't make 110. And look, it is for virtual assessments. So it requires 2 years of experience, some telehealth experience, which we all have, licensed in 2 states. That's easy. And get this ergonomic experience, or they'll even pay for you to have a class in ergonomics. How cool is that? And the salary right here. This is amazing. The schedule, Monday through Friday. Oh my God. It's literally amazing. And it is maybe a lot of hours work, I'm not sure here, but it is virtual remote ergonomic assessments. This is awesome. So there are so many opportunities out there. You just have to take a quick minute to research them. So that's what we're going to do now. So hopefully you can see my Indeed. Let me see here. Okay, I think so. Okay, so right here, what keywords should we search? So you actually see here the recent keywords that I've been searching, because in the ergonomics class and in the utilization review class, I actually share and I'm constantly searching for jobs and putting them into our course groups. And so for ergonomics, I searched remote ergonomics specialist, ergonomic specialist. For utilization review, I searched utilization management, utilization review. I could do different search terms, like I did specifically physical therapist. There was someone I was trying to look for jobs in Texas, so we narrowed that down to Texas. But there are a lot of different job searches. So let's start with utilization review. So you can see that Indeed is actually already trying to help you in your search, just like how Google does if you're trying to search something and it sort of types it in for you. So right here under utilization, I haven't even finished the word, but you have utilization management. So I would click that and search that. You have utilization review. I would click that and search that. If you are a PT or a PTA, you could narrow down more with that. You also have appeals and denials. That's one. So if I can spell appeals, but appeals and denials, that's one. Another one would be medical records. In here, medical records reviewer, medical records remote, medical records coordinator. And one thing you can also do is, let's say we'll go to utilization management. Okay, I'm gonna go find jobs. So right here, you can start to see that this actually is under coordinator, appeals and grievances, donation coordinator, account coordinator, utilization management coordinator. And so I'm looking for other terms here as I go through, and then I can put those back into the search. So if I see a term that I'm like, oh, that's a good term, I should research more, I will then take that term and put it back into the Indeed search. So we have a lot of utilization management coordinator. No. You can see like clinical specialist, utilization management clinician. So we could take that and take a look at this. We can go through this. So you may find some search terms within the actual description here that you may want to use. So you can see clinical reviewer. So that's something that would be helpful. So we can take this, we can look at this job role. And so we can be like, oh, maybe clinical reviewer we should search. What I've also done is started adding therapy. So I can say utilization review therapy. And that way it will cover PT, OT, PTA, OTA, other things like that. So we have therapist reviewer right here at Anthem. Boom, right here. And you can see this is Anthem. This is talking about a therapy reviewer. Right here, physical therapy, speech therapy. Awesome. People apply for this. Boom, it's right here. It's right here. Let's let's keep going. So utilization management reviewer. Let's see. And you're going to get some that are, not related like this. That's okay. So wellness coordinator. So you can just keep searching like that. So I'm like, okay, I didn't find that much utilization review therapy right now. Let's do clinical review therapy. Clinical specialist here. So you can go through and just adjust your search terms. So therapist reviewer. Here's another one. Utilization management reviewer. There you go. So let's do this now for ergonomics. So we're going to go ergonomics. Is this helpful? Like, I'm trying to really actually help. So if it is helpful, put a little like, yes, it's helpful. So I posted a bunch of these in our ergo class, but Amazon is hiring a bunch of people in ergonomics. Fit for Work is actually a contracting company. So they contract out. And so they find clients. And then if there's a client in your area, they'll contact you if you register with them. And so Fit for Work is a great sort of side hustle, great for someone who wants a flexible job and not quite ready to transition away from their 9 to 5. Atlas also, I posted this one. Atlas is looking for an athletic trainer, physical therapist, or occupational therapist for their injury prevention solutions. So that is an opportunity right here to work in ergonomics. And keep scrolling here. More Fit for Work. They have several different locations Fit for Work. Here's the Intel job that I posted the other day. So this is a corporate ergonomics and injury prevention specialist. And so many of you are like wanting to do wellness. And here's wellness without having to start your own business. And here's wellness that will pay you good. Like, there's wellness from a variety of different standpoints, but ergonomic wellness is actually like a very sort of high-end wellness that you can offer because it's corporate wellness. And so within this job, I mean, all of this, when I read this, I was like, this is perfect. Like, I wish I could be in Oregon. It's injury prevention. So you will help develop and manage programs for injury prevention, reduction, and promotion of health at a corporate level. The position will work with management to determine goals, objectives, and structure of the musculoskeletal disorder. That sounds like therapy to me, guys. The position will promote early intervention, developing as needed processes to address employee early reports of fatigue or discomfort. I do that already, I think. Like, this is in your wheelhouse. If people don't apply to this, I will cry. Oh my gosh. And it's Intel. Come on. I wish I could go and do this because this sounds like literally my dream job, to be able to do prevention therapy with Intel, one of the greatest places to work. Oh my goodness. And so this is just so right up your alley. Boom. Just like this one. These are two amazing, amazing opportunities. More Amazon jobs. So there's some user research stuff. I'm sad about this one. This one does, I saw this. I live really close to Morristown. But they do want ergonomics here. So they want a little bit more of the engineering side of ergonomics, but this is, if you're in Morristown, living near me, let me know because I'm in Randolph. But this could be another potential job for you. Human factors engineer, user research. They're looking for someone with ergonomics. And so you could potentially apply to that. Going down here. Yeah, here's another clinical specialist. So even if you don't know the fit, still click on it. So like this one is a clinical specialist. I don't really know what they mean by clinical specialist, but as you dive into this one, I was reading this one the other day and I think it was talking about ergonomics. Yeah, clinical testing determines strengths, reflexes, sensation. This is a little bit more therapy realm, so it's a little bit of more of like a regular clinic, I think, with some ergonomics built in. But there are just a lot of opportunities. So I think as I close this video, I just wanted to share with you, unless you guys want me to do more. Here, let me check the comments. Oh, thank you guys. Uh, yeah, you can show them, Sandra, but also in the ergonomic course group, I will email them out too to be easier also. But really, there are a lot of jobs. It really is amazing. But I'm glad this is helpful. So we can keep going. I'm glad this is helpful. Okay, let's see here. So we searched ergonomics, we searched utilization review. We can search pre-service coordinator. Okay, so you're probably going to get a lot of different types of roles for pre-service coordinator because that's a pretty broad topic. So for this one again, maybe I would do therapy. And once again, you could have this be PT, OT, speech, whatever it is. You know what? Let's do. Oh, here's a clinical liaison. You know what? Let's do brain injury. That's cool. You know what? Let's just for fun search health writer. Service writer. If any of you guys are looking, Newgate is actually hiring. I'll pull up Newgate. So Newgate is hiring salespeople. They also are hiring a marketing manager. And so, you know how I talked about calling up a company and basically telling them, you know, how you can maybe improve. Okay, how you can maybe improve their company. Is it the Newgate? Oh my goodness, if I could spell today, guys, I'm sorry. So Newgate right here is hiring. I saw it on their, let's find career opportunities. So I saw it on their job posts, but they have independent sales rep opportunities. And I highly recommend Newgate. I know Jordan, I know Benga, and they are great people. They are in the athletic world. They're not therapists, but they're in the athletic world. And call them up and give them your marketing plan, and they will listen and they're approachable. I think they're actually probably the best people to start sort of testing your marketing plan. And even if they say no, at least you have had experience approaching a company and pitching to them because the opportunity to pitch to them is invaluable. My first pitch, I was really intimidated. And but I just kept talking to them. I wasn't so much pitching, but more like just spewing ideas and spewing how to help. And eventually it sort of naturally led to this conversation where I was like, hey, would you, hire me? And the company was like, they had to think about it. And then they got back to me and we started working together. So if you're looking for job opportunities that are a little bit different, Newgate's a wonderful company. So they have sales reps, head of marketing. Let's see what other opportunities they have. Some research opportunities too, if you're in research. You could be a Newgate trainer, which basically, if you've used the Newgate, then you can help get paid for sort of helping train other people with the Newgate. So that's a pretty cool concept. Someone may have helped them come up with that concept. They have a referral program too, if you just want to share the Newgate. But so looking at companies like this can actually, you can sometimes find opportunities too. So I want to get away from only searching through Indeed for a minute, because some of these companies won't post on Indeed because they're just smaller companies. It costs money to post on Indeed. Maybe they're not looking for a ton of applicants. And so if you see companies that you think are helpful to your current practice, those are the best companies to sort of try to do a search. So actually, I went on to CSM's website because we are looking for sponsors. But what's the cool thing is when I went to CSM, a lot of the companies were also hiring people. And so I can't quite remember which ones, but we can, click some of these and see. Let's see. Maybe join our family. I mean, this is a clinic, so I know we're not looking for clinical jobs, but upstream rehab has some positions. Let me go back to CSM because I there were some non-clinical positions that I found. Let's see. Let me go. Okay, here's all their sponsors. So I went to this page and I was just looking. And so whenever you see a company, just take a moment, right click. And let's see. So the real is robotics. This would be a really cool opportunity. Let's see. So let's try to see if we can find jobs. So we got join us right here. Okay. So now you can see all the different jobs that they have. So here's a clinical specialist. And so this is perfect for us, I think. Let's go to apply and see sort of what that entails. So this is an OT or PT working for a robotic company. Pretty cool. And you're going to provide support to the commercial sales team in the area to market the real system. And so you're going to use, let's see, educate existing and potential customers, participate in the development and execution of continuing education programs. Oh my goodness, if I didn't have my job right now, this is an awesome freaking job. And so right here, this is great. You fit the description. Everyone here fits the description. Sounds like a really rewarding company. Look at how neat this is. This is a cool robotics company. I wonder if Venus company, NeuroVR, I wonder if they're hiring too. Let's take a look. No. There we go. Is this, let's see here. No problem. I'll send it to you. Cool. So this is NeuroVR. So right here, let's go search to see if NeuroVR has any jobs. Maybe connect. I don't know. I'm not seeing any jobs right now. But here's another one. Here's another company. So I hope you're writing these down. So we talked about NeuroVR, talked about Real. I'm going to talk about XR Health now. This is XR Health. So we can go to careers for XR Health. This is fun. Is this fun? I feel like I should be job hunting for you guys every week. That'd be a cool video, sort of fun. Okay, so we got partner with us, healthcare providers. Okay. So I did see a job posting. They don't really have it here, but I know if I go back to this, I know I saw a job posting the other day. Unless they took it down. Here we go. Business development consultant for XR. I know I saw one other one that was more therapy-ish. But here, business development consultant. So this is for XR Health, the company we just saw, it's a virtual reality company. And so, see if you could do a pitch for them. They are looking for more marketing and business administration, but a lot of you do have your MBA. So for those looking for potential positions into like technology and business, these companies are great. And what you can do is you could buy an Oculus, start practicing with it, sort of learn the user experience so that when you do go into XR Health, you are already familiar with some of the virtual reality equipment so that you're well versed and you can come up with a proposal and you can come up with sort of a plan because they're selling to people that we work with every day. They're selling virtual reality to rehab therapists. So what better business manager or development manager than us? Okay, let's go. Maybe HydroWorks. This is a pool. SimuCase. This is physicaltherapy.com. They created their SimuCase. Employment right here. Job openings. Let's see. Okay, so just a developer. Yeah, so we can get rid of that. Here's the aquatics hydroworks. Let's see. Go down here. Okay, I don't see any job posts for hydroworks. But so let's do a couple more here. So let's do user experience. Now, to be frank, user experience, health educator, that's a cool one. Yeah. Let's see if there's any health educator roles. So sometimes health educator is nurses, which is frustrating. I don't know if this, okay, bachelor's degree. So here's a health educator. Wait, I think I did see something about nursing. Hold on. I don't know. But health educator, I think health and wellness coach is a remote one right here, guys. Boom. Look at this. We're finding so many things if we just take some time and just search and just try a lot of different words. So here's health and wellness coach. So this is remote. This is with community wellness technology, 45 to 55. So it's a little pay cut. It's full time. You have to speak Mandarin or Korean or Vietnamese. Maybe you can get around that. But you're creating positive relationships and providing real-time support and encouragement to community wellness. Bachelor's degree, experience in health coaching is a plus. So, I mean, here's a great position that is remote. I guess you need this language. I don't know. I would check on that. I would maybe call or email them. But here's another one. There's another health educator, adjunct instructor. Hey, that's near me. Oh, health education specialist. Now, some of these, once again, may not be appropriate for, but we can just look through and see. So here's a health coach. So, let's see here. Here's another health coach. Let's click on this one. This is a full-time health coach. So it's so funny because I actually, right here, this sounds perfect. This is all perfect right here. Full-time health coach. Works with members telephonically or face-to-face. Now, full-time, Monday through Friday, 8-hour shift, and we qualify. Go to healthplan.org. Boom, here's several positions here. I don't know if this is remote, but a lot of these have been remote. And so I think as I finish up here, what I really want you to take away is I'm going to create a list of all these different search terms that you can search, and you can plug them in here. But each month, maybe, or week, fiddle with this. Now, one thing you can do is set up alerts. So I do recommend that you go to maybe advanced job search. You can type in some things here for more exact searches, but also set up an alert so that you're notified. So for example, the ergonomic class and the utilization review class, I've set up alerts so that they email me when new ergonomic positions come up. And so I really recommend that because it will take some time to get these positions. And so you want to make sure that your job search is as sustainable as possible. So having these little filters and reminders and automation can really, really help. Okay. Thank you everyone for listening. I really hope this was helpful. If you want more job search videos, I'd be happy to do them. All I ask is that you simply just let me know what you want to search so that I can be a little bit more specific for that video to search those things. Okay, thank you so much, and everyone have a good night.